Have you ever had a past life memory? Or perhaps you feel like you've woken up to a reality that doesn't seem quite familiar. Well, I'm here to tell you that those inklings you have might actually hold some truth. If you want to know the link between your past lives and how they might be connected to your present day life, keep watching. In this astrology episode, we're going to be diving into how your past lives can be revealed in your birth chart by gazing toward the stars and the planetary bodies in our heavens, but more specifically through understanding Chiron and the lunar nodes of the moon. Astrology is a very powerful tool that can provide us insights into our personalities, our behavioral patterns, and can also help us to discover the past experiences of our soul's journey. By analyzing the positions of the planets and asteroids and astrological points of significance at the time of our birth, astrologers, such as myself, can uncover and delineate the information that is stored here that may indicate connections to past lives. Similar to how the position of, say, Venus can shed light on our relationships and how they may unfold and evolve over time, the placement of the moon in our birth chart indicates our emotional needs and desires that may be influenced by the experiences we've lived in previous lifetimes. Today, I wanted to specifically focus on the nodal points of the moon as they relate to uncovering our past life karma that we have brought into this one. Much like Black Moon Lilith, the lunar nodes are purely astrological points of reference. At the time of your birth, the moon was rising in a particular sign and as well was descending in another. This planetary longitude is referred to as both the north and south node. When the moon is descending, we are experiencing a familiarity. We are experiencing an emotional depth that feels instinctive and intuitive in its expression. Not only is the moon linked to our emotions, our emotional ties, our desires and instincts and intuition, but also our ancestry and our cycles of life, from womb to the tomb, as well as everything in between that we are cycling out of, cycling through. The moon ruling our tides on both our planetary body of Earth and the tides of our emotions can be seen as having a link to the waters of the subconscious mind as well. The realm of the subconscious exists in this liminal space between our waking life and the sleep state, the deep sleep. This is my personal astrological interpretation, of course. Similar to how we travel through the passageways from the unconscious in order to reach consciousness once more as we take on new life, exists the realm of the subconscious as represented in the moon. And it is through the descending node or south node of the moon where we can see past life karma being worked out. And it is knowing the way our karmic ties are expressed through the south node is how we can decipher where your soul might have been. For example, if you have a Cancer Capricorn axis on your north and south node, in a past life, it is very possible that you were very much a leader, someone who perhaps took on a lot of responsibility. You could have had a large family to take care of, or may feel as though a lot of people depended on you. It is very possible that you built your success, right, on hard work, and you understand the meaning of discipline and the strength of sheer willpower. Of course, the ascending node of the moon, or the north node, shows us where your soul's destiny is heading toward in this current lifetime. And if you have your north node in Cancer, this will show you that your purpose in this lifetime is to focus on the more feminine aspects of the role of responsibility. So rather than being the one to take charge and provide, it is your purpose in this lifetime more so to develop an emotional maturity, to also be led purely by your heart and your intuition, rather than from a place of logic. Although marrying the two, right, both the south node and the north node, is how you find balance and equilibrium within your current lifetime. As far as karmic ties go, you have very deep wounding surrounding your relationship to your father's ancestry, right? If you have a South Node Capricorn. And so healing those aspects is going to be really crucial for you, as well as embracing the, feminine aspects of you, okay? Both of these signs rule over traditional roles when it comes to masculinity and femininity. As far as embracing the femininity within you, whether that split in you is 80-20, 40-60, or what have you, everyone has feminine energy within them, and learning to understand how feminine energy moves through your life, in your body, and how you express yourself is something that you are going to be exploring, or should start to explore more within you. So it's very important for you to focus on nurturing yourself as well as nurturing those around you. Chiron is a prominent asteroid within astrology, and whose interpretation can be seen through his mythology, and in the same vein has a connection to our ancestral lineage, this realm beyond our understanding. In astrology, Chiron represents the wounded healer. Chiron exists in the space between Saturn and Uranus, rather than in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and in a sense acts as a bridge between the realm of our physical expression on Earth and more higher spiritual themes. Through the astrological meaning of Chiron, we are, in a sense, bridging the realms of the unconscious and the conscious. In doing so, healing these aspects within us. It is only through awareness that we can begin our healing journey. Our discovery of Chiron has brought to the collective consciousness an incredible amount of awareness of the ways in which trauma can be passed down from one generation into the next, and how we can liberate our souls from bondage, in a sense. Chiron gives us the opportunity to expand upon the traditions of the past, or what has been accepted in past generations as being the way things should be, and evolve into something more. Chiron gives us the opportunity to utilize the pain that we've experienced through being cut off from that divine mother, divine father, that ultimate state of love, that which is unconditional. We have been separated also from these aspects within ourselves, right? It is not socially acceptable to decide that you're going to be different, go your own way, and break free from the status quo. To step into your individuality, to step into the full expression of who you are, may not always be the vision of what others want you to be or say you should have become. However, it is through Chiron that we transmute all of that into our highest good. So this is a very important asteroid to look at when we are figuring out how we can break free from that which has been passed down to us through generations and repair the karmic ties of our soul. If you have Chiron in, say, Virgo, it is very possible that in a past lifetime you were perhaps someone who pushed the boundaries when it came to medicine or science. It's very possible that you were shunned, right, or looked down upon for your beliefs. You could have perhaps done a study or an experiment that went completely wrong, and in this lifetime you may shy away from wanting to do things differently. It may be difficult for you to express your ideas for fear that they might be shunned again, or it could be that perhaps you feel your ideas could never be fully accepted or appreciated, and this puts you into a very melancholic state of being. Like you have so much more you could be sharing with the world. It may be difficult for you to also assume a leadership role and delegate tasks to others due to this insecurity. Learning to embrace your ideas and know that they can be valuable is something that you are working through in this lifetime. You feel very connected to wanting to give back and devote yourself to a higher purpose of serving people and helping others. And it is through your journey of actually focusing inward and healing yourself where you discover yourself the most, and where you come up with new ideas to bring this healing work into the collective. So the next time you take a glance at your birth chart, know that it contains clues into your past lives and connections that transcend time and space. To learn more about Chiron and the lunar placements of the moon, of course, you can check out the videos in the description. If you would like an in-depth astrology reading with me, you can visit the website. You can also join the membership page where I offer astrology readings. Let us know your Chiron placement and lunar placements in the description below. Like this video if you liked it, share it with anyone who you think might need it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next week for a brand new video. Mwah! Until we meet again.